It is now the final event of the Algodoo League 2022. Although the winner of the championship has already been mathematically decided, we still have one event left to go. And a spectacular finale at that. Prepare for a classic marble race we call the Gauntlet. We start off with all of the marbles participating at once. 50 will advance from the first leg, 14 will be eliminated. First off, we have Celestials, Forsters, and Summer Runners getting a marble in. At first, Summer Runners have 2 in already now. The more marbles a team has through, the more likely a chance they have of winning this event. Celestials have 2 in now. Daytime Dreamers have some marbles in, I can see. Summer Runners have half the marbles in. Celestials are just 1 away now. Gothic Ghouls have the second one in, and so do the Churbs. Churbs about to get to their third. Magentas, I can see, have 2 in. Daytime Dreamers also on 2. Snookers on 2, I believe. The starting gate for the next leg is starting to fill up. If you're not able to get there in time, you will not be moving on to the next floor. Cherubs have all finished the first leg now. We have all the Cherubs through. Host team finally getting some success as Tumbling Lemons are halfway finished. Summer Runners have 3, Green Snakes on 2, Rainbow Rollers getting their first marble in now as Red Devils are 1 marble away. Bottom Dwellers have all finished now. And the Summer Runners have 4 marbles going in to leg 2. The difficulty with this leg is that once you fall down into those gaps, the natural flow is to go left. So it makes it difficult to get to the goal on the right side of the floor. Celestials have all finished now. As the Forsters are now 1 away. I believe the Daytime Dreamers are also completely all in leg 2. Rising Storm are 1 marble away, as are the Winemakers. There's starting to be very few spots left. Only 1 column has empty spots. And only 2 spots are going to remain, and the Tumbling Lemons are going to take that second last one. Who will get to the final spot? It looks like it's going to be April from the Snookers. Snookers will have a full team going into leg 2. As you can see, marbles get points based on how quickly they made it to the goal. As it stands, the Daytime Dreamers will take second place from the Snookers if they keep this up. They can take second in the overall championship. Winemakers being the first one to get a marble into the goal. Magentas are going to quickly follow. Looks like that Snookers marble is going to get there, but no. Does fall into the gap. This leg is all about speed. Tumbling Lemons getting 1 in now. Some marbles go in 1 at a time, getting a Summer Runner and a Cherub going in at the same time. This is quite a precise leg. You need to build up a lot of speed from your descent. And Summer Runners getting 1 in now. Getting another Tumbling Lemon as well, another Cherub. First Red Devil getting the first Snooker in now. Although this is a slower leg compared to the other floors, there's still some skill in this, and it can be quite exciting to watch the marbles go over those moving platforms. There's only 1 Rainbow Roller who made it into leg 2. 2 Gothic Ghouls and 2 Green Snakes as well. I believe 2 Blueberries are through into leg 2 as well. So those teams are going to face some difficulty for the rest of the events and be at a major disadvantage. I'd say it's unlikely that we see any of those teams coming out with the win in the Gauntlet. Winemakers are just one away from having all three of their marbles make it. And there it is. The last marble for the Winemakers is through to leg 3. As the bottom dwellers, currently the reigning champions, only have just one marble in. Forsters just trying to get that last marble in now, but oh, it looked like it was about to fall into the gap, but the Forsters, all three surviving Forsters will be through at this point. Cherubs are one away from having their 14 in. Celestials haven't gotten a single marble in yet. Here comes the Celestial going there, will bump into one of the platforms and fall down into the penalty zone. Magentas have 2 through as well. Right, not a single Rising Storm has managed to complete this leg either. They've not managed to make it across the rotating platforms. It looks like the Snookers are also just one marble away. There's an obstruction on the screen that makes it hard for me to see which teams have completed on the left side of the grid. So I apologize for that. Summer Runners have 3 marbles in now. Bottom Dwellers getting 2. Rising Storm getting their first marble in so late into the leg. As the Magentas getting their 3rd marble in as well. Celestials about to get the first marble in, and they do it as well. The only Rainbow Roller, I just realized, is also making it through to leg 3. There are starting to be fewer and fewer spots remaining as the leg 2 is almost over. It's gonna be a lot of disappointed Celestials and Rising Storm marbles if they don't make it. Rising Storm getting the 2nd marble in now. Bottom Dwellers almost getting their 4th marble in, but slows down at the end and falls in. Summer Runners have all completed leg 2. Looks like at this point they're going to be the only team with 4 marbles remaining. Unless the Tumbling Lemons or the Bottom Dwellers can make it in. There's starting to be fewer and fewer spots left. I only see 1 spot left. And that's going to be taken by the green snake that just finished. Leg 2 is over. 3 Celestials out at once. Daytime Dreamers are still able to take 2nd place if they keep this up. No one comes in or out of the top 3 overall. Remember, if you finish in the top 3, you are guaranteed to be qualified for next year's Algodoo League. So the Red Devils, who are currently in overall 4th, are going to have to try really hard to overtake the Snookers. You still have 3 marbles remaining. As do the Red Devils. Tumbling Lemons have 2 out of 3 marbles in already. Some Runners have 2. Bottom Dwellers have 2 out of 3. Foresters have 2 out of 3. Celestials have their only marble in. Winemakers have 2 out of 3. Rising Storm has 1 out of their 2 marbles. Red Devils has 1 out of their 3. And the Foresters and Tumbling Lemons are all making it. They have all 3 of their marbles going in. I believe the Snookers, yes, the Snookers have also completed this leg, barring 3-Ball, who has been eliminated in leg 2. There's also seeing both of the Blueberries has made it. It's going to be a much shorter leg. Marbles are struggling much more with this, but they still have to beat their competition. Very few spots left. 1 spot left, and that will be taken. Oh no, I'm mistaken. There is a Winemaker in that last spot that blended in against the background. I couldn't see that. I thought that last spot was going to go to that green snake there. As we look at the overall championships, the Snookers take back 2nd place overall over the Daytime Dreamers. 8 more marbles will be eliminated in this leg. We've got a lot of physics going on here with the end goal there sliding across the floor. It means the goal, your direction that you need to go in will always be changing. Rainbow Rollers at this point are completely eliminated as well. They have no marbles left. Cherubs and Green Snake's final marbles are in. They are the sole survivors of those respective teams. Bottom Dreaders have 1 out of 2 in. Gothic Ghouls have their only marble in as well. Red Devils have both of their marbles, making it through to leg 5 as well. Summer Runners still have 4 marbles remaining. 2 are already qualified for leg 5. 2 still struggling to get through this leg. Winemakers, all 3 of the winemakers have qualified now. They are moving on to leg 5. Only 3 spots remain now. Marbles are gonna have to hurry up if they really want to get into leg 5. Summer Runners have 3 out of 4 marbles. They are at a huge advantage here. But if they don't get their 4th marble in, ignoring points, they will be level with the Snookers and the Winemakers, who have 3 marbles guaranteed in, and that's the leg over. Foresters will take the last spot. A Summer Runner, a Bottom Dweller, and a Daytime Dreamer is eliminated. I can see that there's only 1 Daytime Dreamer left. Moving on to leg 5 now. We're at our final 16 marbles as the Celestials have all been eliminated. We have 3 Summer Runners, 3 Snookers, 3 Winemakers. We have a Magenta through. Magentor from the Magentas has made it, as has Seashell from the Summer Runners. Jelly, the only Bottom Dweller left standing, has also qualified for leg 6. Green Snakes are also moving on. Tumbling Lemons also have their only marble in. Winemakers have 2 out of their 3 in. Red Devils are also gonna have 1 going into leg 6. This is 1 chaotic leg, so you have to be a master of the madness to make it through this leg. I see that 2 Ball from the Snookers is still not qualified. Summer Runners have 2 out of 3, as do the Winemakers. Red Devils also guaranteed to have 2 going into the penultimate leg. And that's it. Leg 6 is over. Oh, those 2 Magentas, so close. They just made it a little bit faster. They could have made it. The Magentas will have only 1 marble going into leg 16, which will put them on par with the Blueberries, the Forsters, and the Cherubs, and the Gothic Ghouls, which I can see. It's the Rising Storm and the Daytime Dreamers are eliminated. They have no marbles left. Now this one is going to require some precision. Not a single marble has been able to thread the needle thus far and get into the goal, because the flow of those wooden platforms up top doesn't lead you directly into the hole. Not with the right speed, that is. You're gonna really need to control your trajectory. That Red Devil almost made it, but the Green Snakes will be the first marble getting in there. Boa managed to do it first. That will give Boa 50 points. It looks like the Winemakers, no. It looks like some marbles want to get it in there, but the Hugger, but from the Foresters, is second into the final leg, followed by Seashell from the Summer Runners. See, Summer Runners probably have a lot of points already. Ghosty from the Gothic Ghouls will also join the final 8, followed by a Pulp from the Tumbling Lemons and Jelly from the Bottom Dwellers. Not a single winemaker has been able to make it so far. Neither have the Red Devils, despite what is displayed on the scoreboard. That might be a mistake there. We've also seen Snookers manage to make it. And that's it. That's the final 8. Boa, Hugger, Blue Seashell, Ghosty, Pulp, Jelly, and One Ball will be competing to possibly win the Gauntlet individually. 100 points is up for grabs if you complete this final leg first. That is a huge reward that I'm sure all of these teams want. First though, it looks like they're struggling to get past this first obstacle where they must rebound against the wall and make it into that little chute into the next section of the leg. Instead, the marbles are colliding with each other, interfering with each other's paths, and not making it easy for each other at all. Definitely making this leg much harder with the company that's in it. And one ball from the snookers is through to the next part, as is Jelly from the bottom dwellers. They have made it into the next part, made it down past the whirly tubes, going up the ladder, and now for the final challenge for the snookers. They must show up, and the snookers immediately get it. One ball will earn another 100 points for the snookers, and that could potentially help them win the gauntlet. Bottom dwellers, Jelly will finish second in this leg. However, that does not automatically mean that the bottom dwellers came second in this event, as this event is points based, not a matter of who finishes first, who wins the race automatically wins. It's based on who got the best performance overall. Got the ghouls finishing third thanks to Ghosty's performance, as the Tumbling Lemons and Forsters are in this final area. Hugger manages to get it. Pope is still in that final chamber of the leg. Summer Runners, Green Snakes and Blueberries still behind, still in the first obstacle. Still has not managed to get the angle required to rebound, and the Green Snakes managed to do it. Green Snakes just maneuvering into the bottom, joined by the Summer Runners. Seashell making it through now, taking the lead over Boa, but Boa all managed to get past Seashell, and the that's three marbles into the final area now, competing for 5th, 6th and 7th in this final leg. A collision sends, I believe that was Seashell, back into the previous zone for a moment, as the Tumbling Lemons will finish this leg 6th. Only 3 marbles left to finish now. And Boa will take 6th place. Seashell likely to take 7th, and they do. And now we will fast forward, as the Blueberries are already guaranteed to finish 8th in this leg. But of course, I must repeat, that does not automatically mean that they finish 8th. It just means that they get a smaller reward. One ball finishing on a total score of 230 though. But the Summer Runners, in the end, will come out on top by a measly 2 points. Even though one ball won the race over the other marbles in the end, Summer Runners still got a better overall score. They will get the gold in the gauntlet after all. Foresters getting bronze. And that was that. The final event is now finished. The results are in. In the end, how did the championship leaderboard turn out? How well did your team do? My name's Lucky, and I hope you have a happy 2023.
If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. More marble content is yet to come.